Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today I'm trying really hard to use this monster, guys. It's Utopia Ray. He layers over your Utopia, or you can make him the hard way. This deck doesn't make him the hard way. We make him just layering over our Utopia. We're using that new trap card, Halfway to Forever. Brings out a Utopia from monsters in your grave. We're still using Utopic, ga, do, all that stuff, but with balance this time. So we're using just 8 monsters. Now, with Utopia Ray, we got a lot of spell card support for him. We got like an equip card, we got a quick play card, and I wanted to really use all these cards, but it was just slogging the deck down. It was trying to do too much, so I really just wanted to focus on using Utopia Ray. He has an okay effect. You can detach 1 material from this card, gain 500 attack. If it does, when monster your opponent controls loses 1000 attack. These changes last until the end of the turn. Must have 1000 life points or left to activate and resolve this effect. So that's pretty hard to do. I've decided to just shy away from the pure Utopia support and really just use our spells to not only, they of course have a function, but it's hurting our life points to get us down to 1000. 2 Herald of the Abyss would do it. Mix in a Cosmic Cyclone somewhere, you could get under 1000, actually use your Utopia Ray. I don't think I'm still hardly doing it, guys. It's a really hard effect to get off, very situational. So really the trap is what makes the deck unique. You're popping out Utopias really when your opponent isn't expecting it, usually after they've used their good disruption to stop a cowboy, a Kochi, or a samurai. But of course Karma Cut, it's wild in there. I wanted to use Book of Moon for balance, because balance really goes with Book of Moon super well, but I decided to keep Enemy Controller with this one for a few reasons I'll go over a little later. Yeah, so really trying to use this monster, guys. This is probably the best. I worked a long time on this deck for it to not be very good. This is probably the best way to use Utopia Ray. Still didn't get any decent replays of using him, but I don't know. It's a tough monster, crazy situational. I don't think you're really going to get away with building a deck around it. You would have to just dedicate at least 2 slots to having him in your pocket, in your extra deck pool. I don't know. Sketch monster, we'll have to see. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are fighting a Seto Kaiba. Get used to seeing that for a very long time, guys. Going second. Showing balance. Ultimate Dragons, of course. Now we have 2 Mancers. Can't special summon himself. We have Halfway to Forever. And an Econ. He set a card. Obviously, it's just a little tuner. 2 Halfway to Forevers. Enemy Controller. We're setting the Mancer to get started. Good thing we did, because now we can just normal summon the other Mancer. Our 3rd Halfway to Forever. So we're pretty much the whole way to Forever. We go Ga Samurai. Throws away to Mancer. Mancer buffs him up to 2400. Would be lethal if that little monster wasn't there, but he is. Activates the Stone of Ancients. Goes with the Blue Eyes, not a Spirit of White. So we'll take it. Goes with the Acid Trip Blue Eyes. Now he's gonna normal summon a Keeper, does nothing with him. Destroys my Ga Samurai. I really wish we could have been 100 life points less. Then we could have used Utopic Ray, hit him for lethal. But we have a bunch of ways to lethal with just these cards. So we special summon 2 Mancers. That's going to be our Utopia. This is already lethal with our Enemy Controller, but we're going to go even deeper. We get a Utopic, set our other Ray. We swing over the Keeper. Now we're going to Enemy Controller our Utopia, but first we chain Halfway to Forever. That's going to completely resolve the XC's summon. So we'll get another Utopia. And we'll still get his Blue Eyes. So we have 3 swings at lethal. We would have way over lethal damage, even if he was at a full 4000 life points. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are with another Seto Kaiba. Gonna be tons and tons of Blue Eyes out there, guys. Gotta be ready for him. He's using 26 cards, it looks like, over there. So we'll start with 3 Spell and Trap cards. We got Cosmic Cyclone, Enemy Controller, and Halfway to Forever. Here our boy is using King of D, searching that melody. Pretty much, that's like literally all he does. Now he gets a Blue Eyes, gets an alternative dragon, that's what he's all about. Hits us for 1200. We're trying to get under 1000, so our Utopia Ray is an option. Now we're gonna set our Mancer. I'm really trying to get low here. Let's go Card of Consonance, a tuner. King of D. Searches a new spell card, Rhapsody, from that. It would special summon 2 from his deck, but he does not have to special summon. Chooses not to attack us, so we're gonna go crazy. We Econ take, grab our coat, Abyss. Now, it's unfortunate he only had the 2 monsters. If he had 3 monsters, we'd Cosmic Cyclone, use our Herald, we'd be under 1,000 life points, we'd be able to use Utopia Ray. Sadly, we're just going to go with the Gaga Samurai, throw down a coat. That's enough in our graveyard now for our halfway to forever. If he had a monster, we'd be able to bring out Utopia Ray. We'd be able to bring it down to low attack, get up to like 4,000 attack or something crazy. But we've already broken our boy's field, and we have more than enough damage. But here's Utopia Ray. Pretend there's some monsters out there. We'd spam his effect 3 times, get over 4,000 damage, finish him in 1 swing. But we need a few swings here for this stuff. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's an Akiza. Going second. Just using those girls on that sleeve and that. Sorry, 1 sec. Now, we're starting with the Nexus summon, so that's really all we need. Bring out Mancer, special summon the coat. We have 2 halfway to forever, so we're gonna set everything. Go with Gaga Samurai. Discard the Mancer, that's gonna be lethal, but he does hit us with a Fiendish Chain. So we stop right there. Mancer still buffs him, but there's nothing to do with that. End phase, he's got a Cosmic Cyclone, just 1 of our halfway to forevers. We had 2, so not a huge deal. Sets another back row. Now we need a Cosmic Cyclone of our own, and there it is. So we get rid of his Fiendish Chain. Gaga Samurai's going in for lethal. He gets hit by a Karma Cut. He was Card Curry all along. But we chain our halfway to forever as a show of force. Bring out a Utopia right before our Samurai is banished. Now we hit him for 2,500. Not quite lethal, but he has to make a 2-card combo to stop us. And he does not. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Tory Meadows. Going second. This deck can go first or second. It's pretty defensive though, so generally you want to go second. It's not the quickest deck. We have our Herald though, which is pretty good for going second. Here we're fighting Saddler Knights. Shows us a Vega. Xyz into the Battlemus. Batlamus. But he's going to be the victim of the Herald of the Abyss. Now he has nothing left. And with a Mancer in our hand, that's an immediate lethal with your Gaga Samurai, assuming no hand traps. But Mancer, once he's detached, he will buff the Samurai and go for lethal. So he's 2,400. 1 swing. 2 swing. Nice, casual, lethal, keeping it simple. Not even using the Utopias. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Chaz. Going second. Showing him balance, he's using 23 Draconic Fusion over there. So, Dragon's Mirror, 5-headed dragon. Not a big deal. Sets a monster. We have 2 monsters. Now here, I'm using Book of Moon, like I said. Just a master, just a Blue Eyes. I switched it out for Econ because Book of Moon doesn't really work with Herald of the Abyss. It doesn't really work with Karma Cut. It's kind of counterintuitive to what those cards are trying to do. So even Utopia Ray. So flipping face down wasn't really the point. Here, it's not going to make a huge difference because you could just pretend they're Econs and they essentially serve the same purpose. In this duel, it's just a weird little Blue Eyes deck breaking. You're going to see that a lot. And we're just going to OTK him pretty easy by special summoning a coat next to a Gaga Samurai. Makes for easy lethal without even manipulating the Samurai. So, yeah, I'm really at a loss for this deck. I want Utopia to be good. Maybe there's other support that's too broken for him that Konami doesn't want to release or something right now. But using Utopia Ray shouldn't be this hard, but it's actually really hard. I don't understand it. Still gonna try. I honestly like Halfway to Forever though. It's honestly a pretty good card. that's probably worth just peppering in if you have the room for Utopia in your extra deck. Still a pretty cool card. But other than that, I don't know if I'm gonna dig much deeper, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.